Hi all my friends on YouTube, it's Stevie Tree here. Welcome to part 3 of my presentation of the Bibbulmun Trail. So welcome to episode 8 of Tree TV and part 3 of the Bibbulmun Trail. On this episode we're walking from Dwellingup through to Collie, and it's been a little bit like this.
Like a bit dangerous out here.
Freaking cold, dude. Does smell a little bit like cat food. Awesome shelter from the rain. I'm freezing cold.
That sucks.
Mate, would you check this spot out? Yeah, it's been absolutely epic, like the usual Stephen Tree fashion. So, if you remember from last episode, we were just coming into Dwellingup. I managed to get myself some accommodation, and it was time to hit the washing machine, dude.
Yeah, I'm just pulling out all my washing. Everything I own absolutely reeks.
While that was in processing, it was time to enjoy the ambiance of the town. Once I got some clothes on, it was time to have a look around town. There's one thing I learned very quickly about southern Western Australia. It gets a little bit of precipitation, mate.
Oh, it just keeps raining harder and harder.
It was good to finally have a bit of decent phone reception to catch up. I did manage to get myself a few more warm clothes because, as you remember, I was struggling a bit. Now you have to remember, Western Australia is half the size of the USA. It must have been a slow news day because this was front page news. Yeah, woman eats piece of bread. Are you kidding me? Front page news? So the next day it was time to hit the trail again. Alright, so here we go. We're all packed up and ready to go. We just had a shower, but it's blue sky at the moment. So we've done 211. So what have we got? Like 789 kilometres to go. I'm well rested, well showered, well fed, and we're all set. I'm having a lovely time. I hope you are too. So we're about to go off into pine forest. There's a very clear divide. Pine forest over here. Natural Australian bush over here. Very clear dividing line. Looks like it's about to rain again. Grey clouds behind me. We shouldn't be too far from Swampy Oaks Hut. Let's get a little jiggle on, try and get there before we get wet. So I've just had something to eat. I've had quite a long stop actually. It's about 1 o'clock. I just met some people here. They got from the last campsite in 4 hours. So yeah, I can't really justify standing around here in the sunny weather, not moving at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So 19 kilometres to the next campsite. There's a young bloke apparently, he's probably about 2 hours ahead of me now. So I'll probably end up having someone at camp tonight. Anyway, let's get on the trail. Taken on water, so we have to have an intermediate camp. We are prepared. Woo. This burnt out tree's been hit by lightning. Is awesome shelter from the rain. How cool is that? Yeah, no rain in here. So here we are, tent cam. I finally got a fire going. Everything's been absolutely soaking wet. I finally managed to get a fire going. I get it absolutely cranking, and then it starts showering. I hope it stops showering shortly, otherwise I'm gonna lose it. There's my dinner. Mushroom pasta, mate. It's quite delicious. There's another thing I wasn't used to. Absolute dead calms. Look how dead quiet, still and peaceful it is. Alrighty, so I'm packed up really early this morning. Well, for me anyway. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. It's a little bit brisk. Anyway, we got a big day ahead of us. We want to smash out 30 Ks today. Let's get this show on the road yet again. It's just a little bit wow through here. It's so still. So I was actually up on a ridge line for that camp, and then we dropped down to the Murray River. Yeah, we haven't seen too many flowing rivers like that on the trail. This environment doesn't seem to hold much water, despite the fact all this rain. All the creeks and everything have been absolutely empty, so if it wasn't for these huts and water tanks, this trail would be impassable. Alright, so I finally got to the hut here. Just gonna have myself a nice warm drink. Oh, the tops of my ears are cold, mate. It's a bit chilly here. Alright, back on the trail. 17 Ks to go to the next hut. That's where we're going. It's freezing today. There's no chance I'm going to take my jumper off, and I've had my gloves on all day as well. Really glad I bought them. This section's supposed to be a little bit overgrown, so there might be some bush bashing, and everything's soaking wet. So if that happens, I'll put all the Gore-Tex on. Try and stay dry. So yeah, you've just caught me resting up next to the trail here. I haven't made much video. It's been pissing down with rain. I've had all my wet weather gear on. I'm pretty much soaked to the bone here. I'm just at that point. I know I'm gonna be right on top of the camp here. I'm like looking out going, is that the hut? Where's the sign? Yeah, it's like 7:30 in the morning here. I'm just waking up. It's freaking cold, dude. It's a good idea to bring all your coffee stuff right next to your bed. So all you gotta do in the morning is just turn it on. Coffee in bed. Yeah, not my first rodeo. Yeah, it was so cold, I just had to get a fire going that morning and like thaw out a bit. Mate, would you look at that? Talk about gorillas in the mist. Yeah, dude, check it out. We've got a suspension bridge. This should be, I wonder if this one moves a lot. We'll soon find out, eh? Oh, nah, she's pretty solid, mate. This one doesn't move. No, I think I spoke too soon. It does move. Way, yeah, it does move. Woo! Oh, look at it wobble. Wobble, 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 wobble. Mate, would you check this spot out? Mate, it's only 11 o'clock. If it was after 12, I might seriously consider stopping here, but Alright, so we're just stopping for some trail side delights. So this is what we got going on. We got some whole grain crackers, sun-dried tomatoes, and a tin of sardines. So to you guys at home, that probably looks disgusting. But to me, out here, I'm just going, oh, this is going to be so good. So I've just minced that up kind of nicely. Sardines and tomato sauce with sun-dried tomatoes. You at home, you're probably thinking, does smell a little bit like cat food. I'm going, dude, this is gonna be awesome.
That's good hearty eats beside the trail, mate.
Woo. I only don't rate this section of the Bibbulmun Trail. It's all just burnt out. I've been going past four-wheel drive campsites. There's rubbish everywhere.
Now, despite the fact this made a lot of racket and really ruined the ambiance, it was really something worthwhile seeing.
Well, that noise kind of destroys the ambience. It's a mining conveyor belt, possibly coal.
Yeah, that was the Worsley conveyor belt. Actually runs 51 kilometres and was carrying the raw material for aluminium.
Yeah, we're not having a good day here. I'm heaps pissed off. I've been watching the topical features of the map all day. There is no way they are correct. So pissed off. I was expecting it to camp at 2. It's pushing 4. I'm still out here. I'm not having a lovely time. And you see that? That's our marker, 100 metres. Just up there. Yeah, you can see it. Feeling the pinch today, dude.
That sucks.
Got to take your good days with the bad. Look at the sunline on the trees on the mountainside. I can see on the video it looks actually really good. That's like hell cool. Yeah, you know, if everything doesn't seem so bad, you know. Finally got the fire going. Everything's a bit wet here, so it's been a bit of a slow starter. And I've got a nice warm cloth wash coming up and a nice packet of pasta and some dehydrated peas, dude.
And the next morning, what a surprise! More precipitation. Once again, it's your special time to like this video!
Let's get the pack on and let's get moving, dude.
So we got a serious march on today, mate. We are absolutely gunning for it today. I haven't seen a person for at least 2 days, which is awesome. So if I don't see anyone today, that'll be 3 days I haven't seen anyone. I'm lucky I've got the camera to talk to you guys, because that's about the only conversation I've had. All right, so it's time for some more trailside delights, mate. Today, cheddar cheese on a whole grain biscuit. Just, Look at that sneaky bugger. The terrain has massively improved. We've gotten out of all that burnt crap. We've got some very fast moving clouds. I'd really like to get a look at a synoptic chart, see what's going on with high pressure systems and low pressure systems and la 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 la. I've gotten to the midway camp today and I've got me hot strawberry on the stove. Yeah, I've been smashing these hot strawberries. They've been going down really, really well. It'll be my thing now. Like when I want to remember the Bibbulmun Trail, I'll go and have like a hot strawberry milk. You. Well, I didn't expect to see a couple of boots hanging in the tree. They're absolutely stuffed, so I've got no idea what the person was wearing them's walking out on. Probably thongs or something. Might be getting rained on very, very soon. Like, very soon. A couple of spots. And I'm smack bang in between two huts. Alrighty, so we've got to be only half an hour away from camp, maybe. We passed a road back yonder, mate, and that was 2.9k to go till the next hut. Yeah, so I'm all tucked up, all nice and cozy in my bed here, mate. Can you hear that? It's been hammering down. I'm having a lovely time.
There must have been something in the water in that tank, because the next morning... I was absolutely shredding it!
Alright, so we're all kitted up and ready to go. 20 Ks this way to town. Really looking forward to that. Bourbon cans, bed, shower, all that sort of good stuff. Last night it was just rain right up until like 6 o'clock this morning. Let's get underway, dude.
It's been absolutely pissing down. I haven't been able to stop, and I'm not going to stop for long. If I stop for too long out here, I'm going to get cold, and that could turn into hypothermia. It's bordering on like a bit dangerous out here. It's just drizzling now. I just stopped to quickly get a something to eat into me. Just smashed a can of sardines. I've just been hauling ass. If I knew it was going to be this bad, I would have actually left camp today. I've really got to get moving.
It's very strange weather patterns in southern Western Australia. 1 minute it's just rain, then it's blue skies. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, mate. Watch out for snakes, eh?
So I got into Collie and got myself some good accommodation.
So I decided not to Jew-bag myself on this one. I've got myself a nice, decent hotel room. Check it out. Nice bed and ooh, fluffy towels. Ooh, lovely fluffy towels. I'm getting in that shower, dude.
Then it was time for a Stevie Tree cook-up.
Yeah, so I'm having a little fry up of a couple of little sausages in the thing. Yeah, man. I'm actually kind of looking forward to this.
The next day I had a rest day and had a look at some of the museums and art galleries of Collie.
Check it out, I can have a crack at driving a train, mate. Oh, that doesn't seem to do anything. Maybe if I pull on this. Nah. Fucking, that's pretty awesome, isn't it?
Turn to the dark side by subscribing to my show. So the reason for all this strange weather is southern Western Australia is very far south. Like the only thing south of that is Antarctica. So there's lots of fronts and constant low pressure systems which bring in inclement weather. So that brings us to the end of this episode of Tree TV. I really hope you've enjoyed coming along, but come back next week as we continue out of Collie and continue walking south along the Bibbulmun Trail. Check you later, guys. Here are some more episodes in case you haven't caught up on all of Tree TV.